So what if I told you that the biggest mistake in real estate isn't the house you buy, but the city you buy it in? Yeah, we're about to unlock a super surprising investing secret from, of all people, a hockey legend that could totally change how you see the market. Let's dive in. You've probably heard this one before, right? It's from the great one himself, Wayne Gretzky. And it's all about anticipation, about seeing the play before it even happens. It's an absolutely brilliant way to win on the ice. But what about off the ice? And I get it, that's probably what you're thinking. We're talking about real estate, mortgages and property taxes, not slap shots and hat tricks. It feels like a total disconnect, doesn't it? Well, maybe not. That's right. According to real estate powerhouse Ken McElroy, that one single idea is everything. It's the absolute cornerstone of his billion-dollar portfolio. It's the very first question he asks, and honestly, it's the secret to spotting incredible opportunities way before anyone else does. Okay, so let's get right into the thick of it. Most new investors, and hey, even a lot of experienced ones, make the exact same mistake. They fall in love with a property. But as we're about to see, that's kind of like staring at the puck instead of seeing the whole rink. What I love about this is how simple it makes this huge mental shift. You have to stop looking for the perfect house or the so-called killer deal. Instead, Ken McElroy says you have to find the perfect market. A rising tide lifts all boats, right? Well, a great market can make even an average property look good, while a bad market, well, it can sink a perfect one. All right, so how do we actually do this? How do we figure out where that puck is headed? It's actually a lot simpler than you'd think. You don't need a crystal ball or anything like that. You just need to follow the people. Seriously, population growth is the engine that drives pretty much everything. And this number just says it all. Over 300,000 people moved to Arizona in a single year. Now that's not just a statistic, that is massive built-in demand. We're talking demand for apartments, houses, cars, jobs, you name it. That is what a market on fire looks like. That is where the puck is going. Let's make this crystal clear. You could find the most beautiful, perfectly priced house in a city where jobs and people are leaving, like what we saw happen in Detroit. It might look like a fantastic deal on paper, but who's going to rent it? More importantly, who's going to buy it from you down the road? Now compare that to a place like Phoenix, where new people and new jobs create this constant upward pressure. The choice becomes, well, pretty obvious. The best part about all this isn't some secret Wall Street level information. You can track this stuff yourself. U-Haul, yes, the moving truck company, literally publishes data on which states have more trucks coming in than going out. States keep track of driver's license transfers. Cities are always hosting economic conferences. The data is all out there, if you just know where to look. So once you've found that booming market, once you know where that puck is headed, then, and only then, do you start zooming in. Now it's time to actually look at the properties. And this final check, it's just simple math. And this is it. This is the whole ball game right here. First, what are the potential rents you can get? Then you subtract all your expenses. We're talking mortgage, taxes, insurance, maintenance, the whole shebang. Whatever's left over is your net operating income. And if that number is positive, meaning the property pays for itself and still puts cash in your pocket every single month, then it's a go. So at the end of the day, this whole thing isn't about getting lucky or stumbling upon some hidden gem nobody else saw. It's about financial education. It's about training your mind to see that big picture, to see the market trends while everyone else is still just staring at the paint and the new countertops. This entire way of thinking just boils down to one really powerful question. It shifts your whole perspective from just reacting to what's happening now to actually anticipating the future. So now that you have the rule book, the only real question left is, where do you think that puck is going next?